real quick, as the title reads, well, in fact, I don't think I have my hands up. Sorry about saying, the honors to the powers of Israel, aka the powers of Great Millstone, and peace and love to all the Akim, continue to preach the truth and all truth and sincerity. All right, real quick, so we have, as the title reads, it says it's a massive data breach, AT&T. So just got word, I guess this is most of these kind of, I guess, later, over the night, over the wee hours, into today, this morning. So I have one link. This is from Yahoo Tech, and it's from BBC News. Check that. Okay. And this just happened not too long ago. So it says AT&T data breach. Millions of customers caught up in major dark web leak. Now, if you remember anything, they said that there was going to be, they had rumblings of cyber attacks, and this very well is a cyber attack, obviously, if it's a data breach. Okay, and AT&T is a very prevalent company. A lot of people use AT&T. So I'm gonna read the article. It says, personal data belonging to 73 million current or former AT&T customers has been leaked online. Information including addresses, social security numbers, and passcodes was published on the dark web, the U.S. telecoms giant said. How? What happened? How did that happen? How that happen? Let me read that again. It says, personal data belonging to 73 million current or former AT&T customers has been leaked online. Information including addresses, social security numbers, which are two most important things in America, period. And I mean, especially in America. And passcodes was published on the dark web, the U.S. telecoms giant said. So that means that means people are more susceptible to be hacked. But how did this leak happen though? Who's responsible? So it says AT&T said it had not identified evidence indicating that data had been stolen, but had brought in cybersecurity experts to investigate. The company said it had reset customers' passcodes. They were urged by the company to remain vigilant by monitoring account activity and credit reports. The data involved in the breach appears to be from 2019 or earlier and is linked to 7.6 million customers and 65.4 million former account holders. It also includes information such as full names, email addresses, and dates of birth, though AT&T said financial information had not appeared in the leak. But it said your address and your social security number. That's just as well as important. And it says, the company said in a statement that it was unclear whether the data had been originated from its own systems or via a third-party supplier. AT&T's wireless 5G network covers around 290 million people across the U.S., and the company is one of the country's largest mobile and internet services providers. In February, a major outage impacted tens of thousands of phone users, which prompted an apology from the firm and an offer of $5 credit for those affected. $5 credit? That's all? Matter of fact, I think I remember that. I remember that. I remember there was something with AT&T. And I remember there was the Edomites, and it was a regular Jake employee, and they was like basically asking him like he was the CEO or something, and he was like, "Yo, I don't know what's going on." Yeah, that was AT&T. It says prosecutors in New York launched an investigation into that episode, which left people unable to use their phones for around 12 hours. That was the whole thing with the people wasn't able to text. I think that was AT&T. It says, currently AT&T does not have evidence of unauthorized access to its systems, the company said in a release. Now, they could be fucking lying. But it says the company is communicating proactively with those impacted and will be offering credit monitoring at our expense where applicable. It says AT&T said it encouraged current and former customers to visit its account safety page for more information. It says, we encourage customers to remain vigilant by monitoring account activity and credit reports, AT&T said. You can set up free fraud alerts from nationwide credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. A year ago, the company revealed around 9 million customers have been hacked by one of its vendors, exposing customer proprietary work, information CPNI, which includes information like first names, wireless account numbers, wireless phone numbers, and email addresses. And AT&T, this is the top, one of the top guys. This is one of the top services, service providers of phones and internet and shit like that. It said an AT&T spokesperson said at the time a small percentage of impacted customers also had exposure of rate plan name, past due amount, monthly payment amount, various monthly charges, and or minutes used. The information was several years old. That's pretty much. Hey man, hey listen. What did they say? They said what they expect cyber attacks coming up. That's a very well exciting. That's enough. That's the second one. So what's going on, AT&T? But you know what it is? At the end of the day, it's all YAHAWASHI about to destroy America, man. He's breaking this place down. We're watching this place crumble. Nothing is safe. And now that everything's going more digital, it's gonna be more and more digital crimes. Because now people don't carry cash no more like that. And this is all geared towards what? The MOTB. Because now there's a threat of security, but like now they're gonna say, that's how they're gonna come with the MOTB, that Karagma, the chip. They're gonna say what? Like, look. So we don't have this issue no more. Now we got a new system. Because remember, they're trying to get the CBDC more going. Hence the chip, the MOTB, the Karagma. It all is gradually leading to that. So they're going to say what? We have to worry about no more hacking, no more, like, you know what I'm saying, no more data breaches, no more none of this shit that's happening. This is the second time. And in the same year, with last month. That was last February, this past February. And then in March, towards the end of March, and you got the solar eclipse about to happen next month, not this Monday, but the following Monday. This place is done. And call on YAHAWASHI. This place is done. You can't come back from this. Now, granted, AT&T is gonna say what they're gonna say what the motherfuckers want to hear. Oh yeah, there's no this and everything. Basically, gonna try to say everything is fine. Matter of fact, hold up. Speaking of which, let's get some scriptures. Where's that in? Okay. Yeah, that's where it was. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, and I'm going to start at the top. And it reads, Thus saith the Lord, Behold, I will rise up against Babylon, and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me, a destroying wind, and will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her, and shall empty her land. For the day of trouble they shall be against her round about. Now, these very events right now are leading to that. Because when you go to, matter of fact, I'm going to come back to Jeremiah 51. I'm going to go to Jeremiah 49 and 10. It reads, But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. Right? So look, when you think about it, Esau, Edom is America's king. That's Esau. America's Esau's kingdom. That's the daughter of Babylon. This is Esau's reign. And now everything's being exposed. Because now the plan is already exposed. What you want to do? You already said you want to get everything more digital, but but the last thing is that MOTB, and now you have to and this is the perfect cavalier for it. Think about it. You keep having these instances where like, oh shit keeps getting hacked. You keep having these issues. Then they're gonna say, well, you know what? We need to bring that's a perfect ploy to bring out the MOTB to get it implanted in your body to where nobody can hack that, or so they would claim. But at the end of the day, if you get that, then YAHAWASHI is going to destroy you. So it's best to just let this shit crumble. And then when they come with this MOTB, I was just telling my father the other day, man, you cannot get, it's in your best interest to not get the chip. Now, that's not saying just you're going to be part of the elect if you don't get the chip, because you're going to have heathen that don't get the chip. But at the end of the day, that MOTB is coming. And if you're an Israelite, if you're of the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, that's very well could be, if you get that, that's how you have no chance of salvation when YAHAWASHI returns. And you'll be destroyed, and then you have to come back in the reincarnation through the children of the elect. This is all leading to that. So, hold up, where's the, hold up, wait. Oh, I'm at 50, I'm bugging. Verse 2 of Jeremiah 51, it says, and will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her and shall empty her land. For in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about. And that's what you've been seeing with America, man. Everything is all against America now, man. And it's leading up to America's destruction. Those missiles. Yeah, you getting fanned, but like that's a fan right there. That the whole AT&T gonna say, oh well, look, yeah, there's no so direct things and nobody's information is actually stolen. But you had a breach. That's not good. Is that supposed to make people comfortable that their addresses, their social security numbers, their emails is in the dark web, wherever the fuck that could lead to? On top of everything, now you got the solar eclipse happen. You have the prophets have been out here for years. You got all those wars going on right there in all other parts of the world. When's it gonna get better? It's not gonna get better. Okay? Verse 3 of Jeremiah 51, it says, against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow, and against him that lifteth himself up in his brigidine, and spare ye not her young men, destroy ye utterly all her hosts, man. That's what this is all leading to, man. The Lord is breaking Babylon down. He said, I shall make Esau bare. This is your whole, this is the global reset. Why do you keep having these issues? You had some with Chase Bank not too long ago, where a whole wire transfer went left. You got all these issues happening, all these hitches, these digital problems, and yet you want the world to go more digital. It says, verse 4, thus the slain shall fall in the land of the Chaldeans, and they that are thrust through in her streets. That's what's coming. The daughter of Babylon. Remember, it's the daughter of Babylon. Babylon is fallen. It is fallen. That was said in Revelation. The Babylon the Great. Remember, Babylon the Great is America. Ancient Babylon is already done and gone away with, and Israel yet is still in captivity, still in Egypt, waiting to be delivered once and yet again for the last and final time. By who? YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. The same as the first time. But this is going to be the last time, because what? After this, the Lord said, what? I'm going to put my law and statutes and commandments in your inward parts, man. You're gonna live it automatically. It's going to be mechanically in us, man. It's in our genetic makeup. Because right now we're rehearsing the righteous acts, but we're still in the flesh. But the Lord said, well, I shall take out the stony heart, and I'll put my laws in your inward parts, in your minds, to where you can never go off again. Because once Yahawashi comes back, that's when Israel gets eternal life, starting with the elect. But this place got to go first. Okay, verse 5, it says, for Israel have not been forsaken, nor Judah of his God. The Lord of hosts through their land was filled with sin against the Holy One of Israel. That's when he was going off. And we're going off here too. But at the end of the day, this is the last time. This is the last punishment of our iniquity. Because right now you have already the prophets out there prophesying against America. And that's definitely what the Lord said, what? I shall set up my apostles last. What are you talking about here? This is the end. Verse 6, and it reads, flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for the time of the Lord, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. Yeah, fuck you. This is what Yahawashi got about to come and do. Then he's about to come and deliver his elect, man. That's what I hope to be a part of, man. Because this shit is trash, man. And that's why the Lord is trashing this place, man. You ain't gonna come back up out of this, America. Daughter of Babylon, Esau, Edom, Amalek, all you motherfuckers, man, you heathen. This is your last hurrah being over the children of Israel, man. The Lord said, well, you should no longer be deemed forsaken. Oh, I'm going to read that again in verse 6 of Jeremiah 51, and it reads, flee out of the midst of Babylon. So what? Flee out of all this bullshit Easter, all these pagan holidays, all this bullshit, man. Flee out of that, man. Because Like we can't leave. We can leave. You can leave. You can leave out of America, but the judgment is still the same. You have to be part of the elect. So wherever you at, that's where you can be delivered. So if you're not part of the elect, wherever you at, you still gonna get judged. You may not get the lake of fire in America, but then you're gonna get put there. If the judgment is for that, or the Lord just gonna take you out, right? Whichever. However the judgment goes for that individual soul. Verse 7, and it reads, Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. What? The nations have drunken of her wine, all the bullshit of America. The suits and ties, the dollar. Oh, the dollar is the most, that's the worst one. It's the fucking dollar. And you already see what the other countries are feeling about the US dollar now. They're trying to ditch the dollar. They're trying to ditch the dollar. They ain't trying to fuck with the dollar no more. No longer shall it be the world's currency, man. The Lord is pulling your skirt up, man. Make you desolate and barren. It's what has been made you, what has made you that, what is the thing that made America so great and what they esteem themselves on? Their fucking money. But now the Lord has what? He's about to have these devils bring in one world order, the new world order. One world currency, a digital currency throughout the whole earth. He calls them all, both small and great. Okay, verse 8, and it reads, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain. If so, she may be. If so be, she may be healed. Verse 9. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. America is always going to be problems now. You're never going to go back to what it was back in the day, in the earlier days, man. There's no going to be no MAGA, no Make America Great Again. Sorry, Trump. Sorry, not sorry. You going down too, my nigga. It don't care. The Lord don't care about your what you esteemed on this earth. The Lord said, I'm coming back to judge the nation of Edom, man. And then who is Edom's grandchild? The daughter of Babylon, man. It said, verse 9, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go everyone into his own country. So these other nations are going to leave. I went to the liquor store. I wanted to get some little drink. And last few times I've been asking, like, yo, so like, y'all heard about this war stuff, right? So what y'all, like, y'all gonna stay here? Because if you stay here, you're gonna be nuclear annihilated. That's the times we're living in, man. And these other nations know. They don't want to admit it, but they know something's up, man. And it said what? It said, everyone shall go and let us go everyone into his own country, for a judgment reaches unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies, man. And this is already pre-written, man. This is ages ago when the scribe wrote this, the book of Jeremiah, man. This is already written. It was written. That's what the Lord said. The prophets and the songs concerning me. Jeremiah was a prophet. He talked about the downfall of America. Because when first Babylon went down, you had Israel still in captivity. So obviously it wasn't that the ancient Babylon from back in the day. It's the Babylon the Great, that great city of confusion, transmissions. Oh, you could be whatever you want to be. You don't have to tell your parents. You don't need your parents' approval. You could go get a whole dange. Verse 10 of Jeremiah 51, and it reads, the Lord hath brought forth our righteousness. Come and let us declare in Zion the work of the Lord our God. And that's exactly what the prophets are doing right now. Declaring the works of YAHAWASHI, saying what? He's going to destroy this place, man. This place is done. 2 Thessalonians, the first chapter. It is a righteous thing for the Lord to recompense tribulation to those that trouble you, man. Who's been troubling us the most? Who's been troubling us as of now? Esau, Edom. And what's he doing in Esau, Edom's kingdom? He's destroying it. Whether it be America, whether it be Europe, whether it be Russia, whether all these countries where Esau has the fatness of the earth. So he's in most of the countries. He's in every country, actually. But who is Babylon? Babylon is the place that's going to be utterly wasted. This land known as America should not be inhabited after it's destroyed with all that fire that the Lord has come with, and then all the missiles and all that. Verse 11, and it reads, make bright the arrows, gather the shields. The Lord hath raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes for his devices against Babylon to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of the Lord, the vengeance of his temple, man. And that, now, of course, you know, you had the Medes and Persians back then, But then you fast forward, Babylon, let's talk about, it's now. It's this time. This time. Because after Babylon, the ancient Babylon, the Medes and the Persians, Israel was still in captivity for afterwards, man. Even when they had certain parts where they was in rulership, like, you know, the Dark Ages and whatnot. It's a lot. But look where we at now. Still in captivity, but about to be delivered out of it. Because what? The punishment of our iniquity is accomplished. O daughter of Zion, man. Who is the daughter of Zion? Israel. The true children of Jacob. Not those 48ers over there in our land right now. For his devices against Babylon to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of the Lord, the vengeance of his temple. Verse 12, it says, set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon. Make the watch strong. Set up the watchmen. Prepare the ambushes, for the Lord hath both devised and done that which he spake against the inhabitants of Babylon, man. And who's the watchmen now? The prophets. Who is telling the world what's about to happen? Who's telling the world who everybody is? The prophets. They're telling the children of Jacob, you're the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. Those are the Edomites, the so-called white people. These heathens have no part in this, man. We're the children of YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. We're the sons of God. No matter what these devils say, no matter what they try to make you think you are, we're the sons of Jacob, the children of Jacob. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob is the covenant. That's our bloodline. That's us. And this place is going to be destroyed for what they did to us. That's what's about to happen. That's why the Lord is breaking this place down piece by piece every fucking day. And that's why this place is not healed. What are you going to do? You can't do shit. No matter if you would, even our people, man, that want this place to continue, man, you can't do shit neither. And you shouldn't want to do shit, but that's the Lord blinding you. You're not understanding what this is. Well, that's pretty much it on that. Matter of fact, hold up. Since I mentioned it, let's go for it. I'm just going to go right to the point. This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 21, and it reads, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. Because what's that mean? Look, check it. We were warned of our downfall, and then as we were warned, the downfall happened. The prophets have been out here on the highways and byways for years,